welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I want to share with you all a smash cake recipe, and it's an allergen friendly one. So it's dairy-free, egg-free, soy-free, sugar-free. I mean, it's as healthy as you can get. So if you have a child with a lot of food allergies and they have a first birthday coming up, this cake would be really great for that. My son has a lot of food allergies. He has since he was born. It's one of the reasons that I wasn't able to breastfeed him. So I wanted to make sure that for his first birthday, he had a cake that would not cause any hives or allergic reactions or any big surprises. I wanted it to be something fun that he could enjoy, that we could enjoy, and be something safe for him to celebrate 1 year of life.
So for this recipe, you'll need applesauce, all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, and some coconut oil. You'll preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you'll want to wrap your cake pans. I use parchment paper and some springform pans that I found. They are a smaller size, so they're not your traditional like 9x9. These are little tiny ones. I'm not sure of the exact measurements, but I found them when Ezra was turning 1 for his first birthday. And so what I do is I wrap the parchment paper around the base, and then I pop it into the pan and I seal it shut. And then I just fluff out the edges. These are non-stick, so I don't have to spray it with Pam or canola oil or anything like that. But if you find that your pans do need that, then I would go ahead and use it. So once I've wrapped them all up, then I put them on a baking tray, so if there are any leaks, that the tray will catch it, not my oven. And then I'm gonna make the cake. So what you'll need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour in a medium-sized mixing bowl. Then you're gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna whisk that together. And then you're gonna add 1/2 cup of coconut oil. So what I do is I first scoop this out into the measuring cup so I know how much I have. And then I put that into a microwave safe bowl, and I microwave it on high for about 1 minute. Then I add it into the flour, baking soda, salt mixture, and I add my applesauce, but don't drop the cap like I did. We use the Kirkland applesauce pouches. They are very convenient for snacks, but also for baking. Each one is about 1/2 cup. So you'll need 1 cup of applesauce total for this recipe. Then I just mix that all together until mostly incorporated. And I forgot to show it in the beginning, but you will also need for your liquid some unsweetened rice milk. And you'll need about 1 cup total, but I only add in like 1/4 cup at a time, just because sometimes I will add more or less flour, and I just want to make sure that I get it the right consistency. So the batter is going to be a little bit lumpy and questionable, but I promise that it will turn out great. Once it's all combined, then you're going to add them to your cake pans. And then you're going to plop them in the oven for about 20 minutes. When they're done, they're going to look golden on top. And if they're cracked on the top a little bit, that's okay. You're gonna cut the tops off anyways when you do the icing, and the part that you do leave, the icing will cover. You'll also know it's done when a knife inserted in the middle will come out clean. Mine just had 1 little crumb, so I knew it was done.
After
about 5 minutes, then I removed the outer edges of the springform pans. And I don't know why I was using an oven mitt. These really weren't that hot. I just was being really cautious. Once you've removed them, then you're going to let them cool on the wire rack for about 20 minutes or until completely cooled, because when you put the icing on, you don't want the icing to melt. And then once they're completely cooled, then you just take them off. See how easy it was? I didn't even need to use any oil or anything. And then you just slice the tops of 2 of the cakes off. And the inside looks like it's dense, but it's actually just really moist. You can tell because when I push on it, it springs back really nicely. And then for the frosting, I did not make my own, but I bought this wholesome organic vanilla frosting from my local grocery store. It's non-dairy, there's no like weird ingredients. The only thing it is really sugar and oil. And the texture was a bit funky, but it tasted really good, so I would give it a good recommendation. And so then you're just gonna spread it on the top parts of the cake for the inside layers. And if you get any crumbs on the knife, just wipe them off with the napkin. Ezra was helping me out by sampling some of the icing as we were frosting the cake. And this is the finished cake.
Enjoyed today's video. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there are any cake recipes that you would like to share in case any other moms on here are in need of some other ideas. Let's get a conversation going. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!